Hey there YouTube, Mike D here bringing you another Call of Duty gameplay commentary, and this commentary is going to be over some old gameplay. But before I get into the gameplay, guys, and the commentary, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the back button. This is not the actual TK. This is not, Neslo Sharp, Goonjar in theory. These are just some, I'm not sure if they're fans or if they're actual members of TK, but hats off to them. They were a master rank 1 team. But, anyway, guys, the reason that I'm bringing this gameplay to you guys is because I thought it was a pretty good gameplay myself. This was my last gameplay before I officially joined TES. I believe this was 2 days to 3 days prior. So this was kind of like my last, RAR, I guess you could say. But anyway, guys, it's funny because I was 0-5, you know what I mean? And my teammate TES Hybrid, he was, giving me some slack about it. And you know how teammates are, guys. Just, smack talking, you suck, this, and, whatever. And there was some other gameplays that I was going to post other than this. There was a 17 and 2, I believe, and then there was a 20, I think it was 20 and 0. Yeah, I believe it was 20 and 0. But, I thought this gameplay was a lot more interesting, guys. Me, myself, I mean, you guys can leave a comment telling me, if you guys are like me, I love the underdog story. You know what I mean? I love making that comeback, that 0-5 comeback, or capping the flag with 20 seconds left, or holding the hard point for 20 seconds when there's only 20 seconds that nobody can contest. I strive for those moments. I really, honestly do love, those clutch situations. But anyway, it's funny because I touched on in one of my previous commentaries how I'm known for my search and destroy game, and I honestly never posted a search and destroy, and I was like I should definitely get around to doing that, and when I was going through some of my videos, I thought this was a really solid gameplay, you know what I mean, to be honest. Because something I'm going to tell you guys, whether it's search and destroy, capture the flag, whatever game mode, whatever game mode's coming out for Ghost, whatever it is, you can never lose confidence, guys. You can never, give up. You can always make that comeback. You can always, get that W. I really, really hate, being in a 3v4 situation or one of your teammates leaving league play or, even in a GB, you're down and out. Don't think negatively, guys, because when you think negative, it's not gonna be, and nothing's good is gonna come from it. If you start complaining about lag and I'm getting, this and this that and connection.
Bomb acquired.
Or you start saying this guy's a warrior. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. We all know that Black Ops 2 is a broke game, and we all know that it does deserve to be yelled at every once in a while. But when you start doing that, guys, I kind of noticed with myself personally, I start to get into like a downward spiral. If I start complaining about lag, then I'm complaining about hit detection, and then I'm like, what the heck is going on? Is my shot off? I'm tired of this. I'm getting off. You know what I mean? And that's like in an hour span. If I just, sometimes if I just honestly shut up and don't say anything out loud, it's like, I mean, I'm frustrated because I want to rage, but it's like, if I keep my cool, like, it's always the next game or a few games later where I will just play, outstanding. Whether it's league play, whether it's public match, a GB, a 8's lobby, whatever the case is, guys, I'm telling you. Just keep your composure and don't rage, Anyway, something else that I wanted to touch on, because I've been getting a lot of tweets from you guys, and you guys are asking me, is there any way, like, you can give me some advice, because I'm trying to start this competitive team, and how can I get in the same position that you are at, and stuff like that. The best advice I can give you guys, in honesty, and the really, really truth, is you gotta have chemistry, and if you're trying to make your own competitive team, each player has to be a monster. I mean, like, you can't have one player that's not skilled. You gotta be like, if you're playing with this guy, right? Like, let's say you have 3 guys that you love playing with. This is your 3, and you pick up this one guy, and you're like, yeah, this guy's pretty good. No, it can never be like that. You always gotta pick up that guy and be like, yo, I never want to play this guy against me. He's a monster. It has to be like that. Like, if you're not scared of your teammates, you know what I mean? Then there's really there's no point in having him on your team. If you don't feel like in a 1v4 situation, my team and I feel the same way about each one of them. Like they can clutch it. No problem, no worries. If you don't have that faith in your teammate, there's honestly no point in teaming with him. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to be teamed with somebody who doesn't have the confidence in him. But anyway, something else, guys, is like the communication. Always keep your communication on point. Even if you make the wrong call out, at least you're communicating. The one thing I really... Hold on, guys. You guys got to see this. Watch this. Now, I defuse now. The defuse time in league play is 7.5. I defused it with, I believe, like 8 seconds, close to 7.5, something like that. And before I touch on back what I was talking about, you guys got to learn these little tricks. Like, if I would have let my character completely jump out of that building instead of holding the analog stick back, then I may have not got the defuse. You know what I mean? I feel like in my mind, 100% I wouldn't have got it. But, I'll never truly know because I'll never have that opportunity again. But anyway, you got to have confidence. You got to trust your teammates. You got to keep communication on point, back on topic. And, okay. Like, in this situation here, you're going to see what I'm talking about. I'll touch on it in a little bit, but you're going to see what I'm talking about. Something else. If your teammate tells you that he's not comfortable in a situation, right? Like, let's say your teammate is an assault rifle player. He's like, man, I really want to play with a sub. Give him the opportunity to play with a submachine gun. Let's see if he's as good as he says he is. You know what I mean? Let's not just be like, oh, man, you suck, you're out. Not recently, it was a few months ago, but there was a professional player by the name of Stainville. I'm pretty sure you guys all know him. And he has always been known for his assault rifle gameplay. He's always been on point with his long-range shots and things like that. And when he was a part of Envious, he switched to a submachine gun, which was fine, but never truly bring out his complete potential is the best way of putting it. Like, he could have been so much more better for that team. But with JCap and Proofy at the time on the team, there was really no point for another assault rifle. Now watch this, guys. Look, okay, it takes 5 seconds to plant. Now look, I tell my teammate, just plant, just plant, just plant. And if he stops planting there and doesn't trust in me, we easily lose that round and we don't continue to try to make the comeback. It's just little things like that. Like, I've never played with that gentleman before a day in my life. What was his name? Hold on. Untold Vendetta. That was his gamer tag. But anyway, guys, as you can see, it's 5-5 now going into the last round. I believe I died this round. I believe I do. I'll give you TS Hybrid point of view when I die. But anyway, guys, you got to have confidence. You got to keep communication on key. If your teammate's telling you that he doesn't feel comfortable at the role that he's playing, at the position that he's playing, you have to give him the opportunity to try. Don't just kick him if he's telling you what the problem is. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think I die right here. Yeah, okay, I'll give you his point of view for the rest of the game. But anyway, guys, let me see. What else can I touch on? Search and Destroy is the most, skill game mode and the most, crucial game mode, So, alright, the best advice I'm going to tell you guys is when you're in a situation where you're in a clutch situation or you don't want to move from that certain area, and it's always about timing too as well. Search and Destroy is very timing based. Give it that extra 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and I promise you, when you feel like you should move, count to 2, and I promise you, you'll always get that kill 9 times out of 10. I can't tell you guys how many times I've done that and always gotten the kill. It's crazy to think, but Search and Destroy is such a timing-based game that he'll just walk in front of my aimer and it's done. But anyway, guys, that's the game. The comeback is real. My final score is going to be 11 kills, 7 deaths, 1 plant, 1 defuse, and Hybrid's going to go 5 and 8, 1 plant. Needless to say, I think I backed it up. But anyway, guys, if you liked the video, like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and you